Hi everyone, I'm Anu and you're watching Explore to Shine. This is the third session of Computer Fundamentals. Before proceeding to the video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. So now let's quickly dive into this video.
Computer Fundamentals, Session 3. The topics discussed in this session are input devices. We have keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, light pen, trackball, MICR, OCR and OMR. So we know input devices are the devices which is used to enter the data and instruction to the computer, and all these devices, that is your keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, light pen, trackball, MICR, OCR and OMR is used for entering instructions to the computer. So let's start with the most commonly used input device, keyboard. So keyboard is used to enter the data and instruction to the computer, and it's very similar to your typewriter, but it has many additional keys. The different types of keys in keyboard are, so first, alphanumeric keys. So this is called as alphanumeric keys, where you have the alphabets and numbers. So the next is you have arrow keys and other cursor movement keys, that is your home and page up and page down. So all these keys are called as cursor control keys. Like your arrow key, if you are using up arrow, the insertion point will be moved by one line. And similarly, when you are using this down arrow, insertion point will be brought to the next line. When you are using left arrow, the insertion point will be moved to left side by one character, and right arrow will move the insertion point to the right side by one character. And we have page up, which is used to move to the previous page, and page down will help you to bring to your next page. And home key, it is used to take the insertion point to the beginning of the line, and end key, it takes the insertion point to the end of the line. So all these keys are called as cursor control keys. So next we have functional keys. So as we see, there are 12 functional keys, F1 to F12. These keys are called functional keys because it is used to perform different functions in different applications. So same key will perform different action. That's why they are called as functional keys. So next we have text editing keys, that is your backspace key, delete key and insert key. So these keys are called as text editing keys as they help you to edit the text. Backspace and delete, it is used to delete a character. But the difference between them is backspace is used to remove a character before the insertion point, whereas delete key is used to remove a character at the insertion point. And insert key, by default insert key will be on. It will help us to easily insert letters or words in between. Next we have modifier keys, Shift, Control and Alt key. These keys are called as modifier keys, and these keys are not used individually. It is used in combination with any other letter in order to perform an action. Like Alt key, most of the time it is used to activate the menu, like Alt F to activate the file menu, Alt E to activate the edit menu. And Control key, so like Control N is used for opening a new file, Control O for opening an existing file, Control S for saving the file, Control P for printing the file. So likewise, Control key, Alt key, they are used in combination with any other keys in order to perform an action. So next, coming for Shift key. So Shift, there are two uses for Shift. The first thing is you are using Shift key when you need only the first letter to be in capital letters. The second use is there are many keys with two characters. Suppose you need the character which is present in top of that particular key, then we use Shift with that particular key in order to access the character which is present on top. Next, Enter key. So Enter also you have two uses. One is it takes the insertion point to the next line. The other thing is it is used to activate the command. Next we have LED status indicator. You have three LED status indicator: num lock, caps lock and scroll lock. On the right side there are keys with number keys. These are called as numeric keypad. When num lock key is on, the numeric keypad acts as numbers. When it is off, it acts as cursor control keys like up arrow, down arrow, home and page up and page down. Next, caps lock. So when the caps lock key is on, whatever you type, the alphabets you type will be in capital letters, and when it is off, you get it in small letters. And scroll lock, sometimes you see the screen is scrolling, and if you want to stop it, we can use this scroll lock. Next is numeric keypad. I said on the right side of your keyboard, you have separate number keys, and that is called as numeric keypad. And you also have many other special keys like print screen, which is used to take the screenshot of the screen, tab key, which will help you to move the cursor, and escape key. Most of the time it is used to cancel any command. So next, moving on to mouse, manually operating user symbolic encoder. Mouse is a handheld pointing device which helps you to move around your computer screen, select any object and to activate the commands. And you know the mouse consists of two buttons. We say the left mouse button and the right mouse button. Left mouse button is also called as primary button, and it is a frequently used button for selecting, opening and moving. And right mouse button, which is also called as secondary button, and this is rarely used button, and most of the time it is used to display the menu for the selected object. And these menu in turn, it display the commands that can be done on that particular object. And it also has a scroll wheel placed in between these buttons. As we move the mouse, a small moving arrow called mouse pointer appears, and this mouse should be always kept on a smooth surface. So it is being placed on a rubber pad which is called as mouse pad. Next, scanner. Scanner is an input device and it is more like a photocopy machine. It is a device that can transfer photograph, typed or handwritten information, graphs, diagrams to the computer for further manipulation. You can say it converts the hard copy to soft copy. And you have different types of scanner. Firstly, we have flatbed scanner, sheet fed scanner, drum scanner, portable scanner, integrated scanner. So first let us see about flatbed scanner. So flatbed scanner is a scanner that provides a flat glass surface to hold a sheet of paper, book or other objects for scanning. The scan head under the glass is moved to obtain the image of the document. They are the most commonly used scanners both in home and office. For businesses that have a need for high processing abilities, a flatbed scanner can scan any number of documents with a click of a button. Next, sheet-fed scanner. Sheet-fed scanner are specifically designed for scanning loose sheets of paper and not for books. They are widely used for businesses to scan office documents. Here the image is fed through the scanner and moved along the beam to be read rather than the beam moving. Drum scanner. These types of scanners are used mainly for capturing a picture and producing at a very high resolution rate. There are only a few companies that make these scanners, considering the high cost of producing a scanner such as this. It is considered as a tremendous upgrade to the regular flatbed scanner. Next, we have portable scanner. Portable scanners are designed to capture text and other data while you are on the go. The scanner is powered by battery, and once you scan the text, the content is stored on the portable scanner. Once you get home, you can transfer the content to a computer by using a cable or a wireless connection. Next is integrated scanner. Integrated scanners are becoming one of the most modern types of scanner when it comes to obtaining images. ATMs feature this type of built-in scanner for check processing and approval. So next we have joystick. So joystick is also an input device. Usually when playing a racing video game, the user need to move the vehicle quickly across the screen. Using the arrow keys on the keyboard is not so convenient or not comfortable for small children. This type of action can be better done with the help of joystick. As you move the stick around its socket, the movements are translated into binary instruction with the help of electrical contacts in the base of the joystick. Nowadays, joystick has become a favorite playing tool among kids, especially for playing video games. So next we have light pen. Light pen is an input pointing device which is similar to a pen. It is used to select a displayed menu item or draw images on the monitor screen. It consists of a photocell and an optical system placed in a small tube. When light pen's tip is moved over the monitor screen and pen button is pressed, its photocell sensing element detects the screen location and sends the corresponding signal to the CPU. Trackball. So trackball is an alternative to a mouse. It operates in the same way as a mouse except that the ball is on the top and mostly used in notebook or laptop computer. Turning the ball with your hand moves the pointer on the screen. Most trackballs have buttons which can be used to select options on the screen. Trackball requires less space than a mouse. They come in different shapes like a ball, a button and a square. Next is MICR, Magnetic Ink Card Reader. So MICR is an input device generally used in bank as there are large number of checks to be processed every day. The bank's code number and check number are printed on the checks with a special type of ink that contains particles of magnetic material that are machine readable. This reading process is called magnetic ink character recognition. The main advantage of MICR is that it is fast and less error prone. Optical character reader. OCR is an input device used to read a printed text. OCR scans text optically character by character, converts them into a machine readable code and stores the text on the system memory. Next we have OMR, Optical Mark Reader. OMR is a special type of optical scanner used to recognize the type of mark made by pen or pencil. It is mainly used for correcting the answers where one of a few alternatives is to be selected and marked with a pen or pencil. Barcode reader. So it is a device used for reading bar-coded data. It is the data which is in the form of light and dark lines. Bar-coded data is generally used in labeling goods, numbering the books. It may be a handheld scanner. It is used in factories, libraries, and shops to directly input information printed on the labels, which must be printed using barcode. That's all for today's session. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and make sure you share it with your friends. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and keep smiling.